We're in. We're in. Hi, everyone. Hi, anyone. Hello, everyone and anyone. Am I going to do that? I think probably. Hi, it's Beeb. Hi, Beeb. Hi, baby. Love you. We're doing some heckin' gaming today. I have to figure out what the hell happened with this and why. It got rid of my chat thing here, and I don't know why. I didn't want to do that, but we're kind of stuck, so I can't tell some of the live chat and details and everything like that. So that's unfortunate. Chat settings. Hold on. Embed. Embed stream. Yeah, I'll have to go figure that out later. That's fine. That's fine. That's a not now sort of thing. That is a notably later sort of thing. So we'll go back here. So we can just keep this live. That's the goal. That's the goal. Alrighty, we'll press a thing. Do you want to load yours? Sorry, I didn't do a little intro, but I'm gonna do a little intro. If I could steal you back here for a second. So let's that's not what I wanted. Nah, but we'll figure it out later. It's fine. So yeah, let's intro. Ready? There we go. Hi, YouTube. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, my dude. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Yeah. It is Wednesday. Hi, everyone. It's me. It's Agent Talon. Welcome back. And this is my Beeb. Everyone say hi, Beeb. Hi. It's Beeb. So we got a couple of things that we're going to do today. I'll stop the recording once we are transitioning between the two and figure it out a little bit later. But we are back with Escape Simulator 2. We still have several, like six, I think, six-ish, 6 or 7. Escape Simulator 2 Build-A-Room, 2025 winners that we're going to get through. We haven't seen any of them. I think there's one of them that can't be played multiplayer or isn't supposed to or something like that. I can have some issues with it. But besides that, we have a couple of those to get through. And then when we get done with 2 or 3, depending on how quick they are, we are going to pop over to Minceraft. I know. That's how a German describes his craft. And we're gonna play through on the. That was just for you to laugh. We're gonna play through Java. I've never played on Java. I've only ever played on Bedrock, and pretty much only ever played console. So I'm very excited to see how we're going to absolutely fail at that. It's very, very exciting for me. So we're gonna pop over here. As with most of these streams, I do need to adjust this so you get to watch me figure it out on the fly. There we go. Put the chat box there. And then we'll put this up here so we still have the timer. And we'll put this right under it so you can see my beautiful hand in-game as it's doing its in-game hand in-game stuff. I should probably have this here just so I can keep an eye out on it. Something weird happened with my stream to where I can't pull up the I can't pull up some of the details from stream for whatever reason. From Restream. Apparently it's not wanting to authenticate. So hopefully I got that good now. That's the idea. But we're gonna roll into it because we have a couple to get through. Are you ready, baby?
Yep.
All right. Dogs are taken outside. Snacks and drinks are got. As long as they're not being dumb and they go lay down respectfully, we're gonna be okay. All right, so let's roll into it. We're gonna host. What is your code? Your code, baby, is XA8KM. Oh, we're loading. Oh, it's thinking about it. Sasha? Sasha, you probably shouldn't be down there. Okay. All right. iPad, you're just hanging with me. Thank you, baby. Alrighty. So we've got 6 more to do. Do you know which ones you want to do today, babe? Or are we just going to kind of go in order? I don't think we went in order the first time around. So we're going to community and we're going to build a room winners. We have done the token demon. We have done hunter. We have done love and escape. So we've got these. It says still life. It says single player only. So we've got going home, meltdown, call the deep, the hidden hand-drawn highway. I think hand-drawn has 2 Ds, but I'm not going to tell them what to do. They won the competition, not me. Pirate's End and Shadowed. This one, for whatever reason, is not wanting to load. So I think it's just these 10. So what do you think, babe? Why is your mouse only showing up on what?
This one. Like this.
I'm seeing your mouse. I'm seeing your mouse on mine. Your mouse is right there. It's on Call of Duty. You don't see your mouse at all? You should back out of that then. And come back in. Can you see your mouse? Hold on. Can you see your mouse when you go to the pause menu?
No.
Okay. Can you go over and... Oh, I don't know. I don't know, babe. Oh, maybe because I'm hosting, you can't choose any of that stuff?
Well, I can't even exit. I'm gonna try this.
Are you dipping out and coming back in? Hold on. Technical issues right off the bat, which is exciting. Am I frozen as well? I don't think I'm frozen. No, babe. No, why? Alright. Still the same code. XA8KM. Oh, I see a mouse. I see a curl. KM. Alright, you're back in. We're still in our Christmas apparel. I feel like we don't need to be in Christmas apparel anymore. I'm gonna go to... Probably gonna go to Schnazzy Viking, I think is the goal here. I think that's the play. You still don't see it? You see your mouse? Okay, good. Awesome. Which one are we doing?
Let's do Shadow.
You want to start with Shadowed. Okay. All right. Click, make sure to download.
You have the list of it?
Yeah. I think we have 11 on that list, but one of them is literally not popping up for me. I think it had issues. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's play. Let's go into it, baby. Escape room, away. Alright, so right off the bat, we have a 4-digit padlock to get into this door. Oh, do we have to find the right way for these to make numbers? That's a 5. That's a 6. That's a 9. It's probably a 1, huh? Nope. That's a 7. 5, 6, 9, 7. There we go. Nicely done. Us. Okay. All right. Oh, that looks like a lot. Okay, so we gotta put these up here in some way. And then that's gonna spell out something. Okay, so yeah, the grid. Oh wait, hold on, that's the grid piece. I need the paper. Paper. All 5 grid tiles must have the correct count at once. X and shaded regions do not count toward that tile's total. What? All 5 grid tiles must have the correct count at once. Okay. I don't understand. Okay. Here's the thing. I think this is, we need to block out certain letters so that certain letters come through. So that certain letters step through. And I can tell based on just the letters from this first column that it's going to spell it up and down in one column. And the one we're looking for here is probably escape. Because, you know, escape room. So there we go. So there's escape. Okay. So we need to find a combination. I don't think bioct is a word. Gove is not a word either. Bagast. Hostkata. Ghost. That makes sense. Let's see, what is this? ETH. What?
So that one next to it is
Probably shadow. Okay, so we need what? 2, 3, and then 5, 6. Shao. Hadva. Okay, well that's crypt, so that's good. Patim is tomb. Gasati. Oh, it's Grave. It's actually not Shadow. Ooh. And Wadath. Hold on. Hold on. That's dead. Okay, so there's definitely going to be, like, multiple options for some of these. Maybe it's not escape. Maybe that's the first issue. Okay, I think ghost is right. I'm trying to form another word from ghost in this one. So yeah, maybe it's not... Maybe the one that was escape is actually shadow. I think you're right. And then that's not Dehirki. That's scary. Okay, there we go. And Subript. Hold on. What was Crypt? 3.
Can I see the first one? Like what letters are
On the first one? Well, yeah, you could just come up close, baby. You can see all of it. It's either skate or scary. I think it might be that, and then I think maybe wrath. Is wrath a word? Yeah, wrath could be here. That could be wrath. Scary, wrath, ghost, shadow, tomb. What about what, baby? Decay. Ooh, maybe decay. IDK. There we go. Good job, babe. And we got a key. We got a key that popped up. I mean, crypt, tomb, shadow, and ghost. Scary. I think scary's pretty bad. Okay, so we got one key in here. We have 4 main keys and a tiny key to get through this door. Okay, so that's 1. So again, this piece of paper, I need to pin this. Let's pin this. All 5 grid tiles must have the correct count at once. X's in shaded regions do not count towards that tile's total. Okay. Again, I don't quite understand what I'm looking at here. Correct count at once. X's in shaded region do not count towards that tile's total. Okay. So this is saying... Yeah. Okay. So this... So we're putting X's. If I put that, it puts an X in there. So we need to find the right combination. So in this one, between these 6, 2 of them are X's. That's what that's saying. Between those 6 spaces, 2 of them are X's. it's also saying, oh, wait a second. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to see which ones have an overlap. A lot of overlap. Okay. This one has 5. Okay. This one has 5 available. So 5 of those 11 squares have an X in it. Yeah? So let's just mark what the 5 means here, and we'll kind of work backwards. Okay? So those are possibilities for X's. Now, when I put this back and I put this up, there's an overlap. So only 2 of those can be in there. Yeah? So 2 of those 3 are correct. 2 of those 3 are correct. Yes, in the light area. 2 of those 3 are correct. Which ones? Don't know. But 2 of those 3 are in fact correct. Okay. Which also means only 3 of the other, 8 are actually correct as well. Okay. So let's block out that, let's keep that 5 blocked out. And go here. Okay. 2 of those are correct. Okay, so it's looking good for this one right here. Because that's overlaps between the first 2 and this 2. Three of those are correct, which means it's going to be 1 of these. Okay. Just need to see the full thing. Only 2 of those are right. What do you think, Beeb? Is this too much? This puzzle? Okay, so here's basically what this is saying. It's essentially saying we need to turn things either as an X or keep it plain. Okay, so it's either X or it's plain. Turning on what's the right combination of X's so that when you put this in front of them, the ones that are still lit up, only 2 of, in this case, those 5 squares, only 2 of those should have X's. So there's a combination of turning certain ones of them into X, leaving others blank, to where when you put up all 5 of these individually, so if I have a certain number of X's on and I put that one up, only 2 of these 6 would be X's. So there is one right combination. So actually, maybe we want to start with the 2's instead and look at our combinations of 2's. Yeah? So, like for example, this 2 only shows 5. So 2 of those 5 bright spaces, those squares, will have an X in them. Okay? So let's put it like that and that. Okay? Just for funsies. Why not? Okay? So let's assume that's the case. Let's also assume that that is the case. If that is in fact the case, then, because we need a minimum of 5 X's because we have a 5, right? There's the 5 here, so we have, so if those 2 are correct, which they may or may not be, that means the other x's to get to 5 have to be there. And that's correct. So 2 of those would be there. This 3 is actually going to block out both of those x's and give 3 over here. 5 should show all 5 of them, yeah. 2, this 2, which we already did, shows exactly those 2. And then that 2 shows those 2 in x's, yeah? So we kind of lucked out on that one a bit. So there's a key. Here's some other papers over here. So we have this one in here to still do. We have this one over here. What does this piece of... Okay, well, let me get rid of that. It says, death is the shadow of life. Death is the shadow of life. So this auto-populates onto any of these. But then also these life statues are gonna... So maybe the candle goes here? Death is the shadow of life. Okay, maybe there's only one spot on here that has... Maybe there's only one spot on here to where you can place it to where it's it, and then a death statue, and then a life statue. Or vice versa, actually. Directly in line with it. I don't know if that made sense. Okay, so maybe it's here. Okay, so like if it was here, okay, if I put the candle here and I put a life statue, say like there, yeah? Or even better, I put the life statue there. And then I put the death statue here. Death is casting a shadow over life in a straight line. I mean, it's diagonal, but it is a straight line, like that. See that? Maybe it is the opposite. But I think there may only be one spot here, because I'm assuming that that would have to happen twice. So is there a spot that has, like, an up and down, a left and right, and a diagonal? Like... So, like, here, for example, yeah? So, like, if I do that spot, then we can do a diagonal like that. And then we can also do a straight on like that. And therefore death is casting the shadow, as it says, death is the shadow of life. But that's only 2, because there's only one space straight on. Going to the left, there's no spaces. Going diagonal elsewhere, there's no spaces. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So maybe, is there a spot? Okay, so like over here has straight on. There is a diagonal, but then there's no straight down. So it's not here. Here, there's a straight down. No diagonals. Do you see it? Here, we've got like a horizontal, we've got diagonal, but only one straight down. This, no diagonal, just the straight down. This one, we have straight down. We have diagonal, but we don't have a cross. This one, we have the diagonal, but nothing else. Okay, so what about this one? Let's try putting the candle here. So, yeah, okay, hold on, this might be it. So if we put the candle there, death, casting the shadow on life back here. So this is straight, yeah? The straight one? Yeah? And then death would go there, casting a shadow on life, which is all the way in this corner. And then, yeah, and then straight across we have... So death is the shadow of life there. It's absolutely possible to do the opposite. Let's try the opposite. Okay. So that's not the answer. Death is the shadow of life. Death is the shadow of life. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Sounds like as good of a reason as any. Okay. So what about this dude? We'll put death there. Okay. Put death in line there. Huh. No, you don't look dead. You look tired, which is allowed. Death is the shadow of life. Death is the shadow of life. Oh, thank you, Beeb. Thank you. A random stranger. Yes, thank you, random stranger. I gotta figure out the alerts for that. We spend some time. Okay, tell me your thoughts, Beeb.
I don't know how
Oh, wait a second. That looks kind of cool. He's like holding it in the background. Of course you can. Death is the shadow of life. Well, there's a life statue. Okay, well, that casts a shadow perfectly there. So what about this one? What about putting death right here? Try putting death over here. On this shadow. Oh yeah, so so we found the spot. So the life statues are perfectly shadowing those 3 spots. So yeah, death is completely in shadows. You did it. Good job, babe. Right, so we got 3. So we have one more here. Okay, so the paper here, we've got 6 squares, 3 stars, and 4 circles. This paper here says throw it at an X. Okay. Six squares, 3 stars, okay, so 6 squares. Oh, first of all, these torches. These torches go up and down. Okay. Okay, so there is a combination of moving these slidable torches to where we can get, oh my god, these to point to. We need them to point to, one spear needs to be pointing to 3 and star, based on the 2 shadows. The other spear needs to be pointing to 6 and square, based on the 3 shadows, or the 2 shadows. And the other one needs to be pointing to 4 and circle. Okay. You got this for sure, babe. So, like... How... God, where do you even start with? Okay, if we have that up high... Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Okay. So 6 is square. 4 is star. No, 3 is star. 4 is circle. 6 is square. Oh, God. And so this one is at a diagonal as well. So this is leading me to believe that one of these so 3 to star versus 4 to circle. One of them has basically the same distance. Oh my lord. About this. So it's 6 squares, right? 6 square? Six square. Okay, that could be 6 square. If that was 6 square right in the middle. Yeah. And then so that's pointing to 6 square more or less right now. That's pointing to 4 circle, right? And then this is broken. Oh my lord. Hold on. If I get them at the same spot, by same spot I mean the same like line across, then I can get circle. Oh my god. This is gonna be so particular and annoying. the same time. Okay, move these guys out of the way. Because there are 4 is directly across from circle, 6 is directly across from square, and 3 is directly across from so like that. You know what I mean? Like that can be 4 in circle.
I'm just confused as to what is supposed to be happening.
We have to position it in a way where each spear, one of each 3 spears, is pointing at this. 4 circles, 3 stars, 6 squares. Can we even do that? Maybe we can't even do that. It's moving the height of the left, what the left spears are pointing to. That's what it's doing. See that? It's moving the height of him. These need to be even. I think so. I think they need to be even. Because there's only one configuration. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. They need to be higher. So we need to go with the lowest one first. The lowest one of those 3 examples is 3 stars. And that's this. So that's pointing to 3, and that's pointing to star. Yeah? That's pointing to 3, that's pointing to star. This one is now pointing to 6 and pointing to square. I'm so confused. Okay. There's okay, if these are not even. You get a lot more playability with what these numbers can be. So like that could be 3, and that could be star, and that could be 3. Okay. That could be 4 and circle. I don't know. I'm so confused. Are there hints?
The torch on the left facing the wall should be positioned one step down from the top.
Oh, well the shadows down here look right now. On the ground, you know what I mean? Like... The torches, when facing the wall, should be one step from the ground.
The torch on the left should be one step from the top. The one on the right should be one step up from the bottom.
Okay. Okay, so there's 3 in star. Six in circle. And then 4 in square. No, it's 4 in circle. And 6 in square. I don't know. That's it. That seems so particular. We did that just I don't know. That seems kind of that just seems yeah, it just seems a little janky. Yeah. Okay, well let's just take a photo and call it a day then. Let's hit the lobby. That one just, I feel like it needed more, I don't know. I don't know if there's necessarily a way to like give more clues even. Next one? Shall we? What are we doing next? So we did Shadowed. Okay. Build the room winners. Do you want to do Pirate's End? Do you want to do the hidden hand drawn? We'll change up the style. The art style. And then we'll go Meltdown or Call of the Deep. I feel like we got to end with Pirate's End. All right, hidden hand drawn. Got it? All right, let's play in. All right, what do we got? Okay, well that is a beautiful hidden hand-drawn painting right there. It's a low-quality painting of a key. Okay, we have a 4 down on the ground. What does this say here? Hallway keeps changing length. There's a hidden room. Okay, so we got 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And there seems to be space. I can't open 4. I also can't open 2. So, okay. Okay, so we tore some wallpaper. What does it say in the lock? Okay. Do we need to go back out to the hand-drawn key, maybe? Hand-drawn key. Oh, it's in here. You look inside. I mean, that's spoopy. But you've got like the... Is that lambda? Is that the symbol, lambda? I think it might be lambda. And if it's not, tell me what it is instead. So like the kind of almost like reverse ear, and then like circle something, and then the kind of X-y. Okay. So like that one, and then there we go. Okay, is this spoopy? This is a spoop room? I don't like this. Oh my god. Okay, now we're on a train? I am looking at the trees outside, and the trees look like they're going to be important. Triangle, flat, circle, flat, triangle, circle, triangle, flat, triangle. Yeah, the 3 distinct species. Okay, so triangle, circle, and umbrella. Okay. The same fields go past again and again, like it's telling me something. I've tried to decode it, but some parts are missing. There is a pattern to the code. Okay. So circle, flat, triangle. Okay, so it adds a triangle. So this is basically binary, essentially. But it's like base 3? Is that technically base 3? Binary? Okay. So circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, triangle. And circle, circle, umbrella. And circle, triangle, circle. Circle, triangle, triangle. Circle, triangle, umbrella. Circle, umbrella, circle. Circle, umbrella, triangle. Circle, umbrella, triangle. Circle, triangle, umbrella. Triangle, umbrella, triangle. Okay, so let's look at those for just a second. I believe in this. So circle, umbrella, triangle would be H. Circle, triangle, umbrella is F. Triangle, umbrella, triangle would be Q. Yeah. All right. All right. So you got a key. Okay. When we all first met at university, Leslie was 21. Can't believe my brother forgot my birthday. I know I'm 6 years older, but I would still like a gift. The trip was quite fun so far. Hard to believe I'm already 20 years old. Which reminds me, I still need to give something to my sister Leslie in seat 16. Happy New Year, 2001. I got a key to the private carriage. Feel free to take it from this briefcase. Leslie, John, and Tim. To verify you are one of us. The password is the year that we all first met. Leslie was 21.
He's 20. And she's 26. So 5 years before she got born.
I missed that, but yes. Nice. Great job, baby. You got a second key? Okay, now there's just a bomb. It's probably not a bomb, but that's okay. It is a bomb. I can't come in the room. I'm stuck. For the finders of this lab, which was abandoned on the December of 1986, to whoever discovers this room, this is my lab, where I've constructed a device which can distort space along other dimensions. Do not attempt to disassemble. I use the device to conceal itself from the world in a veil of puzzles. Congratulations on making it here, Explorer. Thanks. The room is rotated along a higher dimensional axis, effectively removing it from reality. It can only be reached or observed by traversing a threshold between. Depending on which subspaces you traversed through, you need to input a code on the keypad to correctly reattach the room to base reality and return home. I leave my research to you. Dr. E. Room. I am stuck in the door. Can you open the door? Okay, so I'm stuck. So with that said, let's see if we can do this with me being stuck. It's not the greatest, but we'll give it a shot here. Okay, so it says, what does that say? If you did not encounter the train station, or train carriage subspace, the code is 3152. Otherwise, I can't see what that says, baby.
Dusty, the sum of the digits is 12.
Okay.
It is dusty.
Yes.
If the room has any green objects, the first and last digits are 7.
Are there any green objects in there?
I don't see anything.
Okay.
If the door is closed behind you, the first 2 digits are 92.
That's hard to say because it's closed in me. The door is closed in me right now. Oh my god, you can see my face coming through. I just realized I'm looking at your stream. I am halfway in the door. I look like Jumanji. I look like Han Solo in Kryptonite. Okay, so if the door is closed behind you, the first 2 digits are 92. The device appears smooth and organic. The digits multiplied together equal 23. The device is... You're right in the way, baby. I can't read the words. If the device is spill? I'm gonna need your help, my love.
If the device is spiky metal and has a large red button on it labeled self-destruct, press the button. I don't see a self-destruct.
If the user has a...
Good time, the last digit is 1.
Oh, I feel like we have a good time. So the sum of the digits is 12. The room in the device is dusty, so 2 is correct, yes. If the room has any green object, first and last digits are 7. So there's no green objects. Yes. The door is closed behind you. The first 2 digits are 9-2. Okay, which means of a 4-digit code, the other 2 have to be 0 and 1 in order for the sum to be equal to 12.
Yes.
Smooth and organic. Does it look smooth and organic? It's also impossible for digits multiplied together to equal 23 unless the digits are solely 1 and 23 because it's prime. The device is spiky at... what is it?
Metal and has a large red button. It does not.
Okay, so the last digit is 1. So I think it's just 9201. Great! Awesome! We got through dimensional. I was literally stuck in the wall. It's silly. Thank you to the ES2 community who helped answer all my questions, and Robin who made me a wonderful tutorial series. I had so many ideas for this room that I ran out of time, so I look forward to making more rooms. Oh, well, good. I hope you make more rooms as well. That's allowed.
Do you need some water?
No, I still have my water. Okay, we're gonna exit to lobby. Being stuck in a door, literally in a door while we're trying to do it, isn't it the most fun I've ever had, I'll be honest. But yeah. Okay, we got at least one more, because that was a quick one. That was a really quick one. So let's look at the rest of them that we have to get through. So we've got Hidden Hand-Drawn Highway, we got Shadow, we got this Builder Rooms. Whew, excuse me. Alright, babe. So, Meltdown, Call of the Deep, Going Home, or Pirate's End. Oh, sorry, we'll hold off on Pirate's End until next week, I think. Meltdown? Alright, Meltdown. I don't know if you downloaded them already. Or not. No, I don't think you have. Alright, she'll be back in just a second, everyone. Hold tight. Hold tight. Then we're going to do the meltdown. So again, I have no idea about these. If anyone's just joining in, hello and welcome. My name's Agent Talon. We're doing some Escape Simulator 2. We're doing the Build-A-Room 2025 winners. There were, I think, 10 of them. It's showing an 11th one right here. You see this little gray box kind of behind my chat box over here? It's showing 11, but every time I click on it, it has the loading... It has this. Let me move that so you can see. It has like the loading cog right down here. The problem is that it doesn't load whenever I click on it. So anytime I click on it like this, it just goes away. And I don't know what that is. So there's 10 actively that we can play. We did 3 last week. We've done 2 so far today. Shadowed we did not get done in the time limit. also have a dog here. And another dog somewhere else. The dogs are hanging out, but my fiance will be back in just a few minutes. Just a minute, hopefully. Oh, there she is. You can see her. That's Beeb. That's Beeb. I'm just talking about you. It's Beeb. Hi. Got some friends here.
Why were you talking?
We're talking about you because I was saying that I was just giving a recap of what we're doing.
Okay. Who's here?
I have no idea. No one's talked in chat, which is okay. You don't have to. Don't feel like you have to. But we still have the Meltdown. I just need you to download Meltdown so we can jump into it. You're fine. You don't need to apologize. I just can't do this without you, babe.
This one got second place.
Meltdown? Which was the biggest? The first place? Was Going Home? Oh, I didn't realize these were in order. So these are in order from 10 up to 1?
I don't know about the rest of them, but I know that those are 1 and 2.
Oh, then maybe do we hold off on Meltdown?
No, I'm sure.
Let's do Meltdown, and then we'll save Going Home. We'll actually save Going Home for last then, if that's the case. All right, let's play. Let's jump into it.
It's a lot of custom models.
That is a lot of custom models. You can't see it behind the chat box here, but it does say loading. Well, right now it's 130 of 132, so we're almost done. Well, this last one's taking a while. 132 is the kicker. Come on. Give me music. Give me something that isn't just a loading screen. Or just, keep it on Meltdown and we'll just stare at this. This is actually the escape room. The escape part of this room is how to exit out of the window. That's it. It's as difficult as they made it. Come on, we'll get there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.